Dr. Vanel, what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait! But can't we...
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use?
We have symbols to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread...
It would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vanel, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is ground zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
At any rate, I must go. Some of us have to wash feculence from their raiment.
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena.
Can such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people, to some extent.
I don't understand. How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep? Hey, Midas, the hell you still in bed for? Time to get up and face the day.
Ray, please. Not a step further.
Huh?
Contact Elena this instant. He could be in danger.
Okay. You got it. Elena, you busy right now? Looks like there's something wrong with Midas.
His temperature is more than high enough to constitute a fever.
Will he be all right?
Still too early to say. We must rush to collect some samples, however. Those birds' feces.
Ugh, why do we need that?
Simple. Because it serves as a breeding ground for a specific type of bacteria. That bacteria causes Helgar's disease, or colloquially, the rot.
The scourge ravaging this village is Helgar's disease? And Maester Felgreed?
Leticia, remain calm. It may be a fatal disease for the people of this planet, but it can be eliminated.
Is that really possible?
Yes. I read through all the research in Nina's possession. Using that, we should be able to create an antibiotic. We cannot, however, fashion it out of thin air. I'll need multiple samples of the microbe. As it resides in birds' fecal matter, that's what we'll collect.
Aren't you overlooking something? Rifle is a veritable aviary at this point. With this many birds here, isn't it already too late to save the town?
At first glance, but there aren't many people infected. Why is unclear, but the samples will help elucidate that. Don't worry, I will do the actual collection.
So where do we find these samples? The port?
No, in the many roosts that have sprung up all over town. By observing their flight patterns, I discovered something. Each bird belongs to a distinct social group. If we investigate the nests of these groups, it should yield invaluable information.
We've not a moment to lose.
Excuse me, I can see that.
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost. I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost. Exquisite. Exquisite.
Hey, Leticia, Albert. Is it just me, or have we seen that somewhere before?
No, we have. It's identical to what we saw in the mines.
They possess morphological abnormalities. You said you've seen this species before?
Yes, in the Delric mines.
Right now, Midas's health is our top priority. The villagers can deal with this avian infestation themselves after we found a cure.
Indeed.
You rang?
mission is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria, organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning...
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
Not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
At last, an end to our worries. Soon the kingdom shall be free of this plague. I hate to ask this, but Dr. Vanel, don't you agree we should keep this medicine a secret for now?
Yes, I do.
Why is that?
Because the plant used to make it can only be found in one location, and in limited numbers. With as few plants as there are, there's no way we can make enough doses for everyone.
And where might we be able to find these elusive plants?
Mount Cawtorinth, and nowhere else. It's just to the north of Cawto, and the quickest way I know to get there would be by ferry.
If Cawto's along the ferry route as well, their citizens might also have fallen ill.
This is awful. I know it's better to keep this hidden, but I still can't help feeling...
Nina.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get Elena. Before we do anything, first we need Uncle Midas to get well again. Morning, Uncle Midas. You feeling any better?
Well enough, but I'm much too old to go through all that again.
You should count your lucky stars since your quick recovery is pretty miraculous.
I heard. It seems I was struck with the rot. I owe you two.
It's all thanks to Nina. Her many years of diligent research are what paved the way for this discovery. Without her research, it would have been almost impossible to find the plant that contained the appropriate compound.
Filberto would be pleased to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, now that Midas is back to form, I say we're eastward bound.
About that. I hate to put a damper on things, but after the disaster with the first one, they've stopped running the ferries again.
Please tell me you're joking. At this rate, we're never going to be able to search for Chloe.
If you've the stamina, I know a way to Cawto, and maybe her. The trail leads from where we repaired Elena, and over the peak of Galka Lemphis.
A trail? There?
It fell out of use over a century ago, so I'd be more surprised if you did know of it. Once we're over, we'll make for Mount Cawtorinth. The herbs for your medicine can be found there. And I imagine the Cawto seaport will need said cure if we hope to see their ferry services return in a timely manner, yes?
Then you will assist us. Thank you, Maester Felgreed.
Stop. I'm only accompanying you because of Albert and Elena. And I suppose for the sake of Ada itself, it's not uncommon for the residents to visit flatland settlements. We should have the cure on hand in case one succumbs to the rot.
Excuses, excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now, unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albert can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh? The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.
Leave it to me.
It's so tough being popular.
the look of them. Assault. Prepare yourself. Energy levels low. Say goodbye. Destroy. Keep your distance. Firing. Too slow. Duma. Usefulness. Low. I have acquired something of note. I have acquired something of note.
Get ready to fight, everyone.
Well,
Advancing.
I'm ready to fight.
Prepare yourself.
Insufficient output.
Say goodbye. Too slow. Duma. Lockdown. Neutralized.
Completely inept. Enemies.
Switching to attack preparation.
You guys.
Keep your distance.
Become my blade!
Firing. Firing. Threat neutralized. Firing. Too slow. Destroy.
Even worth lifting a finger against. Brace for a fight.
Thank you.
Prepare yourself.
Warning. Energy levels low. Usefulness low.
Too slow.
Threat neutralized.
Hostile. Over here.
Insufficient output.
Moving on. Too slow. Impressive. Too slow.
Destroy.
Firing.
Threat neutralized. Destroy. Threat neutralized.
I have acquired something of note.
them?
It's dangerous. Stay behind me. Prepare yourself. Firing! Taking choke first. Advancing. Full of openings.
Energy levels low. No threats detected.
Target acquired.
Insufficient output.
Nowhere to run. Impact warning. Impressive.
Threat neutralized.
Too slow.
Destroyed.
Well, that's over with.
Energy left. Threat.
This should do it. Say goodbye.
Destroyed.
Taking fire. Too slow. Keep your distance.
Threat
Impact warning.
neutralized.
Great.
Destroyed.
Too slow. Stay where you are.
Threat neutralized.
Firing. Moving on. Firing. Too slow.
That's what you get for messing with us.
Hostile.
Insufficient output.
Nowhere to run.
Destroyed.
Too slow. Taking fire. Too slow. Unable to
Threat
execute
neutralized.
command. Over
Destroyed.
Greatest.
Usefulness low.
Get ready to fight, everyone.
Nowhere to run.
Neutralized.
Too slow. Too slow. Duma.
Insufficient output.
Advancing. Wake up.
Destroyed.
Target acquired.
Insufficient
Nowhere to run.
neutralized.
Too slow. Target
Destroyed.
neutralized.
Threat
Firing.
neutralized. Go.
Prepare yourself.
Warning.
Prepare
Energy
yourself.
levels low.
Too slow.
Usefulness low. Destroyed.
All right?
Insufficient
Prepare
output.
yourself.
You require my assistance?
Usefulness.
Firing.
Low. Threat neutral.
Usefulness.
Low. Warning.
Locked on.
Energy levels low.
Say goodbye.
That's what you get for messing with us.
Do you have everything we need? Is there anything you need to go back for?
I'm fine, all right? Why don't you worry about Nina or Albert for a change, huh?
Because those two are capable. I have only known them for a short while, but that was quickly determined.
Oh, it was, huh? Great. Good for them. So capable. Can we go now? Galka Shrine, right? All right, cool.
Those scum are quick on their feet. Wouldn't you know it? They stole from me and made off like a bat out of hell. Probably the same ones who live over in the ruins. Well, are you gonna stand there, or are you gonna help? Go get my bag and bring it back to me. I'll give you something useful as a reward if you do. Use those young knees of yours and scoot.
Is there a path here that leads to the Hallowed Mount?
There is. We head for the shrine.
Threat detected ahead. Warning. Energy levels low.
Firing! Too slow. That seemed effective.
Threat neutralized.
Too slow. Firing!
I expected nothing less from myself.
Strike while the enemy is vulnerable.
Brace for a fight.
Thank you.
Prepare yourself.
Insufficient output.
Duma. Too slow.
Destroyed.
Too slow. Firing.
Assault. Warning.
Locked on.
Energy levels low.
Prey on the enemy's lack of leadership. Advancing.
Insufficient
Nowhere to
output.
run. Locked on.
Well, that's over with.
We can exit from behind Elena's pod.
Well, sure is imposing enough to be hallowed.
Hence the shrine erected at its base. Compared to this, your climb to Ada was a morning constitutional.
Noted. But if Aucerians could scale this mountain a century ago, I see no reason why we can't.
Might I remind you, Midas, you're still convalescing, and I heard Albert also fell ill at one point. Please exercise caution.
Pardon me, but might it behoove us to pray for our safe passage?
Not if you're in as much of a hurry as you say.
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to pray as well.
Why?
My pod crash-landed in this shrine's sanctuary, leaving it in utter ruin. If a tutelar does preside over this mountain, I should apologize to it for my transgression. Isn't that right, Ray?
As you wish.
This should do it!
Losing one's footing here is likely certain death. Please, tread carefully so as not to slip and fall. Nowhere to run! No.
Threat neutralized.
Graze me!
Destroyed.
Fight, everybody.
Tank back, Tank back.
Accelerate warning.
Locked on.
Energy levels
Nowhere to
low.
run.
Threat neutralized.
Prepare yourself.
Sure. Target neutralized. Insufficient output. Destroyed.
Firing!
Threat neutralized.
Too slow! Firing!
Destroyed.
Firing! Too slow!
Threat eliminated.
Too slow! Will this do? I have acquired something of note.
Enemy.
I will take point. Prepare yourself. Warning. Energy levels low.
Firing! My parameters continue to increase.
Stay where you are!
Too slow.
Raise me!
Firing! Welcome to the challenge. I'll protect you.
I'm here to serve.
As you asked.
Appreciate it.
I have acquired something of note.
We all work together.
Prepare yourself. This could be
Always at the ready.
low.
Too slow. Firing!
Accelerant warning. Positional
Nowhere to
tactics
run.
effective. Chance of survival from threat neutralized.
Promise me you'll keep cool.
Go.
Enemies up
Insufficient output.
Dog. Firing! Say goodbye! Firing!
Cleave them in
Too slow.
do it.
From soil to spear!
Just keep moving.
You're done.
I have acquired something of note. Please accept this, Midas.
If you insist. Enemies.
Got it.
Prepare yourself. Nowhere to run. Firing. No. Taking fire. Firing.
Threat neutralized.
Prepare yourself. Locked on. No. Firing. Firing. Moving on. Stay where you are. Too slow. Deactivating combat protocols.
I suggest we make camp soon.
Position tactics in effect.
Firing. Repairs needed. Firing. Too slow. Firing. Firing. Insufficient energy.
From soil to spear!
Advancing.
Insufficient
Nowhere to
power.
run.
Positional
Locked on.
tactics ineffective.
Keep your distance. Too slow.
Warning.
Nowhere to run.
Energy levels
Unable
low.
to execute commands. Firing. This should do it.
Hostile gathering strength. Blindside recommended.
Taking fire.
Chance of survival
slow.
dropping. Assault.
Prepare yourself.
Insufficient at positional
Locked
tactics
on.
ineffective.
Too slow. Stay where you are. Too slow.
Acceleration.
Nowhere to run.
I have acquired something of note.
The automaton sleeps.
She does, but why do you ask?
I doubt you understand. This is clearly beyond your ken.
After all I have seen, little would vex me about Ray or Elena.
But you saw what should be her muscles and bones. Those were no human innards.
I assumed it was similar to how we encountered the man with the horned pate. A new race, one with a drastically different anatomy.
I see. In actuality, what is Elena?
She's what we call an android. A highly advanced mechanical doll modeled after a human.
Pardon me, I find that hard to fathom.
Leticia, the operative phrase here is highly advanced. Remember my Lago mower in Ada?
I do.
Would that think to pray to a god?
Well, no.
Neither would Elena. And yet she was able to sense the anxiety in your facial expression, make a moral appeal to Raymond, and coax us in what she calculated would be the right direction. That is a feat even some of us humans cannot perform. Raymond, I must ask, though she may be a doll, there must be something special about her, no?
If you want to know if she's special to me, then yes. But if you mean in general, no. Where I'm from, you bump into androids everywhere.
Preposterous, but also enticing. All right, I've made up my mind. I do not believe we have discussed my payment for repairing Elena. As compensation, you will take me back to your homeland with you.
Just so you know, that's not really for me to decide, but I'll put in a good word for you.
I am not asking.
Yeah, I heard you. Don't worry, I'll do all I can.
What wonders abound there?
Leticia?
Huh? Please, pay me no mind.
Then the matter is settled. Now, may we endeavor to complete these fools' errands? And may a certain royal retainer come to terms with his fate?
I am certain he shall.
I have acquired something of note. Target sighted.
If we're over the summit, does that mean we're halfway there?
Just about. Now we descend to the south.
Target sighted. Target sighted.
Enemies.
Switching to attack preparation.
Make your
Warning.
Lockdown.
Energy levels
Gotcha.
Firing! Too slow.
threat neutralized. Assault. Insufficient output.
Firing! Firing! Firing!
Destroyed.
Target sighted. Target sighted. Target sighted.
Brace for a fight.
Prepare yourself.
Energy levels low. Threat
Too slow.
neutralized.
Firing! Too slow. Firing! slow. Locked on. Full of openings. Firing.
Destroy. Usefulness. Low.
I have acquired something of note. Target acquired.
I didn't even see him.
I'll provide support.
I'll do my part.
I'll protect you.
Appreciate it.
I will be
insufficient opposition tactics ineffective.
Too slow. No.
Acceleration.
Wake up.
Energy levels
continue to increase. Firing. Too slow. Too slow.
Here you go.
Assault.
Prepare yourself.
Insufficient output. Acceleration warning. Energy levels low. Target sighted.
I have acquired something of note.
We should be descending the Hallowed Mount soon. Enemy.
Prepare yourself.
Insufficient opposition
Always
tactics
at the ready.
ineffective.
Firing. Too slow. Grace me.
Danger.
Taking fire.
Unable to continue combat. Warning. Energy levels low.
Don't break again.
Ready for battle.
Show us what you're made of.
Chance of survival dropping.
This world still needs my...
Taking over. Taking
Unable
fire.
to danger.